Welcome back to the channel. Date women that like you. Date women that like you, even though you're not attracted to them. You know what I'm saying? Because she might be the right woman for you. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. I remember this one chick that that I met a few years ago, and I'm not gonna say her name, but she wasn't the most attractive woman. She's not the most attractive woman. But I remember, we used to mess with each other. We used to, we dated. We went on dates and all that stuff. And you know what I'm saying. But we kept bumping heads, right? We kept bumping heads. And for the most part, I'll admit this. I've done her dirty, right? I'm the one who has done her dirty, right? I've ghosted her. I've took too long to reply, and everything, right? And I used to think that it was her fault, but it really was my fault for the most part. Some of it was her fault too, you know what I'm saying? Because we're both young, right? We're both young, but I was bad at communicating with her, but I realized because I wasn't attracted to her. She's not the woman that I really want. But kind of realized that she's a good woman. She's not a bad person. I'll admit that she's a really good woman. And I'm not really attracted to her, but she really likes me, man. You know what I'm saying? But we're friends now. We're just friends right now. Who knows? Maybe. But we're friends and we're cool now. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing. I don't. We had our differences in the past. We kept bumping heads back and forth. We stopped to talk to each other. Then we started talking to each other. So it's just been a little back and forth. But we decided that we both just need to just be friends, right? I'll find me something more better, in the future, right? But came to realize that, okay, maybe God was trying to bring me someone I was probably meant to be with, right? Because, she always gave me words of encouragement, man, and she always been there through my struggles, you know what I'm saying, and all that. But I didn't realize that, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't realize that. I kept doing her dirty. And then, trying to date, thinking that the grass is greener on the other side, trying to date all these other type of different women, thought, I could do better than what she was providing. And I was trying to date all these other women, but not realizing that she probably was the one for me. You know what I'm saying? Who would have known? We probably could have been living together by now. Who knows what would have happened if I would have gave her a chance, but I never gave her that chance. So, do I regret it? No. But could I have done things better with that? I gave her a chance, yes. Even though I wasn't attracted to her, we probably could have gave it a shot. Who knows what could have happened? But, it was just so frustrating how these other women were doing me, but she wasn't doing me like that. You know what I'm saying? She actually listened to me. She pretty much remembers everything about me. When you have a woman that remembers everything about you, that means she's really into you, and not realizing that she was really into me. So, and I kept doing her dirty, like I said before, earlier in the video, I kept doing her dirty and all that stuff. And I ghosted her. I was not communicating well with her because I wasn't attracted to her, right? So I feel like, man, if you got a woman that you talk to that you're not really attracted to, she may be the one for you. She may be the one that, for you, because trying to chase these other women that aren't attracted to you is a waste of time. I'm telling you, it's a waste of time. Deal with women that want to deal with you, because it's so much easier on you, because we already have to go through so much as a man. But trying to chase a woman that we really want that doesn't want us is a whole nother obstacle that you have to go through. And you don't want to put yourself through that. because you already have so much going on as a man, especially if you living on your own. Well, I just started living on my own, so I haven't been through nothing yet, but you know what I'm trying to get at. You men know what you guys know what I'm trying to get at. We already have so much on our plate as a man. So, you know what I'm saying? All we want is the right woman just to come along to what we have built and just add on to what we have. The right woman, not just any woman, the right woman, right? So it's so much easier to date women that want you. So you don't have to go through them obstacles. Just try to get the woman that you really want, that you're really attracted to. But if you want the woman that you really want, you have to change some things about you. Even though that may not change nothing, you might have a better chance to get her. That's why you have, you know what I'm saying, if you big and out of shape, but you want a 9 that's in shape, you have to get yourself in shape, bro. You gotta become successful. If you want that 9 or 10, you have to become successful, because if you date that woman that's a 9 or a 10, you know that other men want her. All other men want her because she knows that she's attractive. So you have to get yourself together. You have to build yourself. That's why I'm building myself. I'm staying single because I want somebody that's in shape, that works out. That's the type of chick I want to marry or date. You know what I'm saying? But I know I can't get that right now because I'm not in the best shape. No 9 or 10 want me right now. I'm not successful yet. I still got some ways to go. I'm nowhere where I want to be at right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to attract a gold digger, but I want to attract the right woman that's in shape and stuff. But if that doesn't happen, I might have to give me a 5 or a 6 that's gonna be not just gonna be down with me for my resources, but they're gonna be down with me. You know what I'm saying? When I'm going through things, is she gonna step up and help me out, or is she gonna leave me when all my resources is gone? That's the type of woman that I want. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm just gonna focus on me, get myself in shape. Hopefully, attract the right 8 or 9. If I can't attract that, then give me that 5 or 6 that's gonna be down with me. That's gonna be down with me, because I just don't want to date any woman. You know what I'm saying? Look at all these athletes dating these models. The reason why these models are dating them because they got the resources. Let's just keep it a buck. But if these guys didn't have the resources that they have, man, these women will leave them in a heartbeat. So that's what I'm saying. You need to date women that want you for you. And it's hard to find it nowadays. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to find it nowadays because this is how these women operate nowadays. Most of these women want men that have their stuff together now. And that's not there's nothing wrong with that, but at least look at who he is within first, then worry about the other stuff. Most of these women out here want to just, want a man for his resources, you know what I'm saying? And then that guy's just so, delusional and not seeing that, okay, she only wants me for my resources. You know what I'm saying? And I salute Dak Prescott, man. I don't know if you guys know Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott, man, just, divorced his wife because she didn't want to sign a prenup. I salute Dak Prescott for that, even though he needed to win a Super Bowl, but we're not going to go there. Even though the Dallas Cowboys are trash, okay, we're not going to go there. Let me calm down. But you guys know where I'm getting at. You want to date the women that want you. Always. It will be so much easier for you as a man. It will be so much easier for a man. You don't want to try to get with a woman that don't want you, that just wants you for your resources, because it will go downhill for you fast. Especially if you lose all your resources. She's gonna leave in a heartbeat and find the next guy. So it's better just to date women that want you. Alright? But that's all I got for this video, man. I'm gonna get on out of here. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.